Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to NASCAR 06 Total Team Control Career Mode Season 4. Today, we are heading to Atlanta Motor Speedway, and I am not going to use one of Joshua 24-25 setups here, because I think we can run pretty well at Atlanta. I do have one issue with Atlanta, and that's that sometimes my car is way too loose. But, yeah, I think we'll be okay. I don't want to always have OP wins like we had at Vegas. That car was way too fast with that setup. So we're going to try Atlanta the hard way. We'll probably try Bristol the hard way as well, because we usually do well at Bristol anyway. And, yeah. We'll see about using those setups at tracks that I struggle at typically, like Dover. Oh god. Anyway, yeah, so we are going to go a qualifying race at Atlanta. Let's do this. Alright, let's see what we can do here. The only... Oh, don't get on the apron. The only change I made in my setup was a little lower on the tire pressure and a little up on wedge to tighten the car up a little bit. Definitely don't want to get on the apron, though. That's a big mistake here, as I almost do it again. But, man, it looks like we are very fast. Yes, we are. Wow. All right. Well, that makes me feel good. But, again, I kind of expected that. The issue I usually have here is when the tires start to wear. But I'm going to give it a try and not use you know, one of those setups. I'm just going to stick to my own, and we'll see how it goes. Let's get to the race. Wait, who did I beat for the pole? Biffle. And by just over a tenth. And Vickers in the top 5. That'll make it easier to keep track of him, although he'll probably drop like a stone. But whatever. Anyway, let's get to the race. Alright, let's be real careful on the start here. Do not want to drift up the track, but we also don't, well, as I drift up the track, we also don't want to get onto the apron, so just run nice and smooth. Biffle got one heck of a launch. Holy cow. Really looking low on me there. Yeah, Biffle is going to lead that first lap handily. What a start he got. Another thing that was interesting was when the nationwide race got simulated, when I clicked on this race to start it, it said Brian Vickers won. So that's kind of cool. Vickers won the nationwide race, and now he's running third in this race, and hopefully we can keep him up here, because that would be neat. Of course, he's immediately going to the high side and getting passed, so that happened. But still, it's kind of neat. Alright, let's gotta get out in front, and then we're probably gonna have to let the AI drive for a bit to save us a bit of fuel. Hopefully not as much as California. I feel like it wasn't really an issue as badly at Vegas, so I'm hoping it won't be here either, because California was bad. The fuel thing just didn't make any sense there, but whatever. We will do our best here to... Man, Biffle is proving hard to pass. Very hard to pass. Also, I don't have as much grip as I wish I had. It's to be expected, I suppose. Atlanta's not a very grippy track. It's very skatey here, which is why the drivers love it so much. Okay, we were going to finally lead a lap. Lap 4, we finally got the lead. Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah, that was... I saw that coming. Now I'm gonna lose 2 spots. Alright, well... next time we take the lead, let's not overdrive the corner. Even though that's totally my trademark thing. I know, I'm aware. But, you know... I try, man. I try. Alright. I was trying to help Stewart here, but he's just not getting a run on Biffle. He was blocking heavy. Oops, I think Stewart got a run this time. Yes, he did. My instinct was to hit the Intimidate for some reason as I was chasing my car up the track. I think sometimes my mind just tells me to press B for brake, even though I'm totally using the triggers. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was scary. Stop! Stop being there on my quarter panel every time. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I think my instinct is to press B, because like, sometimes I find I'll hit Intimidate on people that I don't even mean to, and it's just like, I don't know, it's a thing, you know? Kind of like how I keep my thumb over the A button, even though I'm not pressing it, because I don't need to. It's just kind of where it is. Anyway. So, leading is not exactly working out right now. Every time I try to take the lead, I blow it. Also, I need to let the car save some fuel, probably. Yeah. I just really wanted to be out in front when I switched, but and I feel like I'm taking a chance running this long in the car. I don't know. I guess we'll risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. We'll try to get back in the lead here. Don't get on the apron. Whatever you freaking do. Mm-hmm. I'll try. Blocking me hard here. Dang it. I was gonna try to dive it, but I knew I'd have the... I did not have the grip for that. That would have been a terrible mistake, so I had to back off. Give him a little bump draft there. Moved him up the track. And... still counted as a clean pass, too. Sweet. Right, so... Vickers is already mid-pack. Wow. Well, that qualifying effort did nothing for him. As per usual. Alright. Let's try to help Vickers gain some spots, and then we'll figure out what pit strategy is going to be like, and go from there. Oh, freaking chainwheel. Okay. I can't believe that didn't bring out a caution, to be honest. Well. Ah. Stop it, please. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Vickers' fuel light just turned orange on lap 29. And there's people pitting. Well, it looks like this is going to be a two-stop race, because there ain't no way in frick we can make it from here. There's no way the AI could make it from here. And if they could, I'm going to be super mad. But with that in mind, I think I'd better switch back to my car. Yeah, trying to get me loose, boy. So yeah, I'm a little concerned about all this. But the orange fuel light's on my car. It was on Vickers' car. I totally blew that turn. I gave him the bottom, so of course he's going to get like 1,000-mile-an-hour boost, because that's how this game works. Give somebody an inch, they take a mile. And he's going to be getting me loose being up behind me like this, although he's now hitting pit road. Alright. So is Vickers. He's pitting from like 6th or whatever, so that's good. I got him up to 6th again. I don't know where the other two are, but whatever. I'm not that concerned about them at this point in the season. Yeah, so I'm going to stretch it a little bit further. Tires are still good, which is definitely a positive. Of course, I haven't been driving the car, but I didn't wear out Vickers either, so not so bad. Yeah. I'm currently ahead by 1 lap. A caution would be nice. Right, red fuel light has not come on yet, though. So I think I'm going to take her around one more time. I'll pull those belts tight one more time. Before we do, let's get our pit options set the way we want them. Full tank. Oh, somebody was mentioning this in the comments, and I forgot to respond because I never get notifications until they're like... Or I don't ever get notifications, and I sometimes remember to go check the video itself, and I see I have comments. But yeah, somebody was saying about how sometimes it'll say like 1.5 instead of 2 cans, or don't say full tank or whatever. It's kind of weird how that works, but you have to be really low for it to say full tank. Otherwise, it just considers that it has a half of a can still in it. I don't really know the science behind that. It could have an issue, or could be part of the issue of me running out sooner when it is like that, but I don't know. I don't really know how that works. Anyway, leave everything else the same. I meant to turn that off, but just making sure everything's good. And yeah, what could end up happening is that on our second pit stop, which will probably be late, very late by the looks of it, I might just go for 1 can of fuel, 2 tires or something. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. Red fuel light still isn't on, so I'm going to take it around again. Why not? Every little bit I can do is going to be an advantage on fuel wear and tire wear and all that. Caution would be nice, but I'm not going to bring one out. That's just trashy. I've done that before. And alright, red fuel light still isn't on. Oh. Alright, red fuel light is now on. But that's crazy. I'm so close now that I wonder what the strategy is going to be like. So if I can go 36 laps, although I let the AI drive most of that run too, so there's that. But that would take me like 72. Oh, that was just like the best entry to pit road. Like Aaron was having the other day in his video, he was going on about how beautiful his pit road entry was. That was pretty beautiful right there, I must say. This pit stop feels very long, guys. Let's go. What are you doing to me? 18.9? What the frick? Well, there goes Stewart. Biffle. And everybody else. Hi, Vickers. Maintain your spot. Wow. Why are my guys so bad on pit road? Couldn't see what it was even happening because of the camera angle, but maybe did they like jam a gun or something? I don't know. Frick me, I guess. Well, looks like we've got some work to do, and honestly, driving my own car is not going to be good for fuel consumption, but I'm going to have to. I'm 5.5 seconds behind Stewart now. Holy crap. Little update here as we start lap 45. The lead went from 5.5 seconds. It's now 4.2-ish. I'm gaining, but I don't know how I'm going to catch him and then also have time to get out of the car and let it save some fuel. Although I guess I really don't have to, because I'm convinced everyone's going to have to pit again. And if they don't, this game is freaking broken. Because they were pitting at like, what, lap 32? They would have to go like 49 laps or something. There's no way. So, honestly, I guess I can just run it hard. As long as I don't run out before... I mean, the max I went with letting the AI drive some was was 36, so... As long as I don't run out before that mark, I should be okay. But I just wonder if I'm going to be able to get the lead before I... before I can switch over to save more fuel or something. I don't know. Because we let the AI drive for, what, almost half that first run? So, yeah, or probably more than half, really. So, a little concerned about that. I'm gonna bump draft and Biffle here. He's kind of in the way, dude. Alright, so we're now in second, and about 3.6 seconds to Stewart. So we are catching him relatively quickly, but we've got a lot of work to do. I also realize now that I was being really dumb, because we're already within, what, 32 to go or something? 33 to go. So... yeah, we'll be alright. I'll run as hard as I can. If I run out, I'll pit, and they have to. There's no freaking way from lap 32 to lap 81 they could go without pitting, unless there's cautions. But yeah, anyway, we'll be fine on our strategy. As long as they all have to pit again, we'll be fine. Oh, cars are pitting again already. Well, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Was not expecting that, but that definitely confirms that they're pitting twice, which means that we are good to go. We just have to catch Stewart, because in this pit exchange, he's probably going to maintain whatever lead he has, because we seem to have terrible pit stops, so yeah, got some work to do still. Alright, orange fuel light is on. Somebody blowing up. Oh, Stewart is pitting. Orange fuel light is on. That means we went... what was it? We put on lap 36. We only went like 26 laps on that, so that means I should probably do a full fuel load just to be safe. But I think I'm going to take 2 tires. I think I'm going to take right side tires only. I'm going to go 1 more lap as well, to let people get off a pit road here so it's not all clustered. Yeah, I know the tires are starting to wear. We had closed within 2 seconds of Stewart, but we desperately need a fast pit stop. That's why I'm going to go for 2 tires. I think I'm going to take it 1 more time around, actually, just to be totally safe. $18 to go. We'll be good on fuel for sure. Okay, I don't know why that guy likes me so much, but thanks. Yeah, I am going to bring it in this time, I believe. Okay, less good entry than last time. Okay. Let's just do a full fuel load and Right side tires only. Please let this work out. Go, go, go. All right. 11 seconds. Hopefully we come out in front of Stewart. Oh my gosh, I almost LePaged. Shane Meal. Oh, blocking Stewart coming off pit road. Oh, that was dumb. Yeah, you can look high, but I should get to running. You're here, getting back up to speed. Now we just have to hope the left side tires don't wear anytime soon to make me super unstable. Having him right behind me is not going to make things any easier, of course. Honestly, I mean, I was catching Stewart. He was also in traffic. I think I'm a little faster than him, but not by much, if we're being honest. And there's the tire wear that I did not want to see. But here we go, coming to 15 to go. We're good on fuel, but the left side tires could be a problem. Usually I would cut away with this many laps to go, but I feel like this is pretty intense right now. Unless something happens that makes us pull away from Stewart quite a bit, I feel like I'm going to keep you guys along for this ride, because this is going to be difficult. This would be our third win in a row if we get it, but I'm honestly not super confident. The car is really good, but it's not perfect, and as these left side tires wear more, car's gonna get pretty. Why am I on the apron? I don't know why the car went down there. I really do not. Please don't do that to me. Especially not in 3 and 4. It's way more dangerous in 3 and 4 than it is in 1 and 2, I find. But yeah, we're not shaking Stewart, that is for sure. I don't know where my teammates are. I honestly can't afford to help them anymore. Especially, well, I mean, Vickers is the one I've been trying to help. There goes the other left. God dang it. But I can't afford it. There's no way that I can risk leaving this car up here right now, because Stewart could just blow right by it and build up a huge lead again. So we can't have that. We just got to ride it out. But luckily, like I said, the fuel is going to be fine. It's weird how this one worked out, because California, I ran out of fuel earlier than expected, or I in the other attempts, not so much in what you guys saw, because the strategy was all weird. But basically, I was running out earlier than expected, and the AI was just able to go so much further than me that they really only ever had to make 1 stop, whereas I was having to make 2 if I drove flat out. The problem is, or the problem was, of course, like I say, that the AI seemed to be fine. So, it's interesting how it worked out here that the AI ended up pitting twice, because that's the way it really should have worked at California to make things less stressful for me. The way it worked out here was actually kind of great, because I was able to drive my car more in this race, because I knew, oh man, that was my fastest lap, holy cow. And I did gap him a little bit. Beautiful. But anyway, I could drive my car more as myself, and also harder, because, you know, knowing I was going to pit again, I was able to gain a bunch of time on Stewart. This 2-tire strategy is scary, but at least it's not the right side tires that are yellow. They may be by the end of this run. We have like 9 laps to go, so let's not count our chickens before they hatch, but we have pulled away from Stewart. Somehow getting by Emil was a little harder for him or something, and I've also started running super fast laps all of a sudden as well, so that helps. Part of me wouldn't mind letting the AI drive for a bit, but just with the old tires, I'm concerned that it would just be like, oh, well, this car isn't good because it has old tires, so I'm going to slow down and let Stewart by. Like, I feel like that's something the AI would do, so I don't want to do that. I want to risk it. So, Vickers, you're on your own. wherever you ended up. You were running decent last time I saw you, so maybe he stayed in the top 10. Oh man, this car's feeling real skatey. Real skatey. But anyway, like I say, it worked out this time because the AI had to pit twice, so I knew I could run my car as hard as I needed to. The way fuel was going to work out, I would be able to pit and still make it. The 2 tires was my only chance to erase the gap because Stewart's pit crew was just better than mine. Even my 2-tire pit stop was almost 12 seconds. So he's clearly having better pit stops than me. My 4-tire pit stop was, what, 19 seconds? So I couldn't risk that. I could not risk that. I would have had fresher tires, but I would have probably had, you know, a huge gap that I never would have had time to make up. So ironically, we are now pulling away from him. We have a 1.3 second lead, so I really don't have to push that hard anymore. 5 to go. 5 more times around, smooth laps, not making mistakes. Maybe I'll share draft with Schrader for a bit, just to maybe keep a cushion here of not riding right up on top of him, although I'm riding right up on top of him even with this, so but yeah, man, okay. The car is getting very free. Very free. Oh, I forgot. Sometimes share drafting also really unbalances the car, so you know what? Maybe I won't do that. Alright, Schrader, please don't block me, man. That's not cool. Let me buy clean, buddy. Big fan. Always have been. Just please let me buy. Okay. Alright. That was scarier than it needed to be, and now we got more guys. Luckily, one of them is a friend. I don't know why this guy likes me so much. Really don't, but that's cool. The less enemies I have, the better. I don't know if I actually have any full-on enemies right now. Oh god. Okay. Car got crazy loose coming out of 4 there. I had to chase it. I don't think I have anybody super mad at me currently, which is really nice. And I've got some people as allies that I didn't expect to have, so that's also cool. Why do you like me so much, Fitzgerald? Am I forgetting a time when, like, we worked together or something? I don't think so, but whatever. Oh man, white flag's out. Sponsored by DuPont Automotive Finishes. I'm just gonna get real specific here to our current sponsor, because we were putting one heck of a show on for our sponsors today. I can't believe this. It's worked out so freaking well when it really looked like it was gonna not work out in our favor. But we are gonna win in Atlanta for our 3rd win in a row. Woo! Oh, my hands are cramped. I gotta do a burnout though. Oh man, that was sick. That strategy worked out perfectly. The 2 tires got us into the lead, and then amazingly we started running faster lap times than before and pulled away from Stewart. Whew. That's awesome. So we've had a kind of mixed bag already. Like California, the win you guys saw was kind of weird because I got strategy and trapped a bunch of people lap down, all kinds of stuff. Vegas, I was just OP, quite honestly. That car was just on rails and was unstoppable. And then here, I was fast, but honestly, I felt like I was almost equal with Stewart a lot of the time, and he had such a big lead, and we had to use a 2-tire strategy to get in front of him, and only just blocking him coming off of pit road was clutch. And from there we had to stay ahead of him, and then somehow the car just really came to me. Even though it was loose, it was super fast, and we pulled away. So what a race, man. What a race. Let's look at the results real quick. We led the most laps. That's good. Tony Stewart led 29. Rick Biffle led 5, and that's all the laps that were led, I believe. So that's cool. Scroll through the rest of these guys. Vickers held on to 7th. That makes me happy. That is really cool. I'm glad about that. Scroll on through here and see where our teammates ended up. Jimmy Johnson, he started in the back and finished 19th. Kyle Busch started in the top 10 and finished 22nd. Not so great. I may have to end up helping them out later in the season if it looks like they're not going to make the chase, but anyway, yeah. G Quick was the person who blew up right as people were hitting pit road. That was also a thing that could have been a problem. But yeah, let's celebrate, shall we? Hey, thanks, Kyle. Hey, we got a phone call. What is up? Or an email. Oh, Matt Kenseth wants a showdown. I mean, these never go well for me, usually, but alright, whatever you say. Let's go look at the points. We are 69 points ahead of Brian Vickers. Brian Vickers holding on to 2nd in the points. That's really, really cool. I just want to make sure he makes the chase, honestly, but it's neat to see him up here with us. Stuart Harvick, Kurt, Carl, Biffle, etc. Elliott Sadler's still in the top 10. That's cool. Michael Waltrip in the top 10. Interesting. Jimmy Johnson, 14th. And Kyle Busch, 20th. So we may end up having to help them make the chase, quite honestly. But we'll see how the year progresses. We are still in early days. Only 4 races in. But we just won our 3rd race in a row. And that is freaking awesome. I'm really, really excited about how things are going right now. Take a look at this stuff again. Michel Jourdain's still leading. I guess he's probably still getting duplicate points. He's probably just not finishing that great. I don't know, though, now. Now I'm kind of confused. Because I feel like he was getting duplicate points. Wait, what are we, 4 races in? I don't know. He probably is still getting duplicate points. He's probably just not running well. And then, yeah. I don't know. Who knows? It's confusing. He definitely got duplicate points for the first 2 races. That was obvious, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, trucks haven't changed. We're 3rd in the points, but our goal really is to help Brandon Witt win the championship because we're not going to be in contention. And then this is still real close. But yeah. So, next episode, we're going to be, I guess, doing that showdown with Matt Kenseth at Speedway Boulevard. And then heading to Bristol, baby. That's going to be a good time. So thank you guys for blah, 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 blah. I can't talk. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hammer that like button, share with your friends, subscribe if you're new to join the Wolfpack, and I will see you next time for more. Bye.